My name's Tony Smales and I'm the chair of the Surf Coast Trail Group. We're a trail advocacy group that represents mountain bikers and trail runners, and we're advocates for a sustainable trail network in the local area. So, can you hear me all right, everyone, just before? Okay. We're part of the Geelong Mountain Bike Club, and we currently have 2,200 followers on Facebook and around about 680 people on our newsletter list. We'd like to point out that we don't represent motorbike riders. We're often mistakenly linked with them. We only ride or run through the bush, two means of transportation with the lowest impact on the environment. So we're nothing to do with four-wheel drivers, motorbikers or anything like that. All right, let's see if I can get this happening. All right. So we're just talking about, our main thing here is that we're actually about trails and getting a trail network happening in the area. We already have a popular destination for mountain biking and trail running here in the Anglesea area. Races and events take place here on a regular basis, and this results in return visits to the area. We're going to have to look at this weekend's Surf Coast Trail Marathon to see the popularity of what's on offer down here. Casual use of the current unformalised trail networks in the area is also very high. Track counters put in place for 1 month in 2015 on these yet to be sanctioned trails showed over 2,000 users in 1 month. This area is popular because it offers so much more than many other areas with formal trail networks. And as we've pointed out there, we're talking about places like the Yuyangs and Forest, great locations for trail running and mountain biking, but they don't offer what's on offer down here. Down here it offers amazing views, it offers a beautiful bush setting, a range of other recreation opportunities, and we have Australia's most iconic drive passing through the area. It has so much to offer so many, and a formal trail network would only enhance the area's appeal. Well-designed mountain bike trails, just to let you know what they are, they're not big wide things and dug up tracks through the bush. They're as narrow as 12 to 18 inches wide, and they fit well within our environment. A well-designed network will cater to all ages, all abilities, and both males and females. It can offer a range of benefits and not just to the users. Social connectivity is enhanced through events, group rides and runs, and skills clinics. Health and well-being of the users is naturally enhanced by their activity, but also by the fact that it takes place in a beautiful natural setting. The economy of the area will also be enhanced by a formal trail network, and I'll touch on that a bit more in a minute. The environment can also be a big winner if well-designed and maintained networks are developed. It alleviates the detrimental effects of unformalised, poorly designed trails illegally being built in the bush. Best of all though, it fits with the thinking that we should be offering people multiple options to engage with nature. This in turn helps to protect the environment by the fact that the more people that value a space, the more willing they are to protect it. Our group is already working with DELP, Parks Victoria, Surf Coast Shire, local tourism organisations and environmental groups. We're working towards the development of an Anglesea District mountain bike trail strategic plan, and that's something that the Surf Coast Shire are really supporting us with. Local trail users have shown their willingness to engage with all stakeholders and to work together to get great outcomes for all involved. We've put up our hand to be part of all aspects of a trail network, so starting from the initial lobbying, fundraising, design and construction phase. We'll then be here for the long term to assist with the ongoing maintenance, and we'll assist with the costs involved. And this sort of model's been proven in a lot of other areas as well. So our vision is for a future trail network in the area consisting of around about 80 to 100 kilometres of these small single track trails, catering to a range of abilities and interests. We believe with the current unformalised trail network and maybe around another 40 kilometres of new trails, that 100 kilometre mark is achievable. These trails will be multi-use, catering for riders, runners and walkers. Our vision is not about carving up the bush to build these trails. These trails are narrow, subtle, environmentally sustainable if designed and built well. They fit well into the vegetated environment, and it's proven that properly built and managed single track has very low impacts on flora and fauna. Best of all, from our viewpoint, is that our vision can coexist with and mutually benefit other potential uses of the area. And we're talking about the coal mine area in this circumstance. It fits with revegetation, alternate energy uses, accommodation opportunities, aquatic activities, discovery centres and or trails. In fact, the users of the just mentioned ideas would be the same people that would use our trail network. So whereabouts in the coal mine? We just think that that's something that is going to evolve over time, but as the mine and the power station's environment has been degraded over the last 60 years, we think that all areas of the site should be explored for potential uses. This should include other already revegetated areas. Safety and environmental regeneration should be the guiding principles, but this would not preclude many other uses, including trails. On the bigger picture, our group thinks that there are amazing opportunities arising from the closure of the coal mine. We believe that all areas of the mine site, the power station and Alcoa's freehold land closer to town should be thoroughly investigated for all potential uses. Links within the township to the mine area should be well planned and designed. We believe that current bike park location should be preserved. It's an amazing community asset that will serve as the best location for a trailhead or a hub from where trail users could move out into the bush on the trail network. On the bigger picture, we believe the Futures project, along with the Surf Coast Mountain Bike Strategy Plan, should also look at the bigger picture. There are a number of different locations where trails do or could exist, and work should be done to ensure these different areas are all linked together to create one network. And as you can see, the different areas there. Currently in this area, the only formalised trails are the ones at Currawong Falls. None of the trails in these other areas are formalised. The ones at Umarella are currently in the process of being formalised by Parks Victoria. So lastly, and probably a little sadly, this is what all dreams and visions come down to in the end. The economic viability of a dream is what can turn it into reality or condemn it to the scrap heap. Mountain bike trails can make money. It's just a narrow ribbon of dirt meandering through the bush, but the economic boost to the surrounding areas can be huge. The figures behind you show the potential returns in just one area, and that was Warburton for $4.2 million of initial investment. These amazing benefits, 12.6 million per annum, and direct and indirect up to 23 million per annum. And here we wouldn't be looking at anything like a $4 million figure to build what we're talking about, because a lot of the trails are already there. The benefits have been shown in many areas across the country. Most of the areas are in regional areas such as ours, Forest, Bright, Ballarat, Creswick, Beechworth, are just a few of the beneficiaries of economic growth through mountain biking. The great thing here is that much of what we're talking about already exists here in the Anglesea region. Just needs cooperation, willingness and good planning to turn this dream into a reality. So thanks very much for your time.